All right, so here is Xiaonan, the bona fide strawweight contender. And I would suggest to you, in terms of her UFC body of work, she has already overachieved, even though she hasn't realized her first UFC championship opportunity. A lot of people believe that Weili and Xiaonan are the two best strawweights in the world, and even though they're both out of China, they are firmly on a collision course. But the big wins have absolutely started to pile up for the Team Alpha male trained Xiaonan. Who could forget the knockout of Jessica Andrade at UFC 288? And if she can get the job done here tonight, her next fight very well could be in a championship setting. Well, here she is, folks. She's got a resume that is as good as it gets. North of 20 consecutive wins for the UFC strawweight queen, Weili. And what else can you say about her first title defense against Xiaonan other than the fact that it was maybe the greatest fight in UFC history? It will eventually be in the UFC Hall of Fame. And Weili was the rightful winner that night. Certainly had her power on full display, but a lot of skill and technical acumen as well. It is going to take a huge effort from anyone else at 115 pounds to dethrone the UFC's first Chinese champion. Weili, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Xiaonan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Madam Weili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Quite early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Weili could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is looking for an explosive finish, and she wants to keep the judges out of things here tonight. Oh, she blocked that shot. Oh, now lands the counter hook. All right, early round action here, and Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her up. Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, full-on brawl. I mean, give us an ooh-wee or something.
I mean, ooh-wee. These two young ladies are really going after it.
Xiaonan going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar tie.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Fighter's in the clinch again. Oh, and she raises the knee and lands, so a pretty good sign for her that she was able to find a hook for that.
When she's got the knee working, she's fighting really good. So right now, she must feel great.
Xiaonan gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Xiaonan getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. In the half guard.
All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Zhang.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. Battling for hooks. Oh, very nice defense there for her, nice hips. Side kick now.
Oh, big elbow.
Try to establish that jab. Able to check the high kick.
That's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick, but there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing. Big right hook there by the champ.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. 20 seconds left. Right on the button. There's another one. Final seconds here in round 1. Round 2 next.
Listen, you're throwing a lot of punches. I like that. But you're missing a lot of punches too, right? I need more efficiency.
All right, great round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, a lot for the replay guys to choose from. But, John, it's going to be mostly kicks.
Right.
She landed them over and over again, found her target, locked in on it, and drove her shin right through her opponent's body. That was a great display of kicking in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Oh, right hand lands lands again for Weili.
Weili's starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will. Nice kick.
Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
1-2 punch by Zhang. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without.
Beautiful left hand.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finisher.
She slips that left hand there. Man! She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
She's got the single collar. Oh, she's hurt bad. Oh!
Oh, the outside of that lead leg, the left thigh, really showing signs of bruising now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Able to check that kick as well. Oh, Superman punch is true. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Xiaonan gets caught by that straight punch. Shoots up higher there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Xiaonan's eye starting to swell now.
She's got power in both hands. Great combination. She's hurt bad, John.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Xiaonan's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Let's go. Let's get this round.
Zhang's in full guard now.
Nice pass.
.30 seconds to go in round 2. Zhang's in half guard.
She is so dominant from the top position.
15 seconds. Right into side control. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. Cannot stay upright. With this lady, she's too good in the stand-up.
Okay. Settle down. She's beating me standing, okay? She's beating me with a punch. It's not supposed to be happening. You're a better striker than she is, okay?
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yes, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Strong kick there. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well, her body, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. And she separates from her opponent.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Fight back! Fight back!
Zhang gets hit with that stiff jab there. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Gotta be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Xiaonan's kick to the body is blocked.
Great job getting to the position and landing the takedown.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Xiaonan. Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing. Crowd goes crazy as she reverses the position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Weili.
Beautiful transition.
Xiaonan's back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, good ground and pound here. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Good work from the top here by Zhang. Oh, she is wearing it. Bleeding from her cheek now. 1 minute to go in the round. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots.
And now she has her back.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Zhang's dive starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. And she caught the kick. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only 2 men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these 2 young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect. Not a good visual there. You can see she can put some pressure on that lead leg, but starting to limp, man.
She's starting to limp. She's been beat up. Her opponent had a game plan, an idea that that would be something that would be available to her. She was able to get to it early, and now she's continuing to do it, and now it's showing in the work that she's done.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really... How about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Right there.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart, though, to determine who wins this fight.
Let's work.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Zhang.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
That was nice.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Xiaonan's cheek is just pouring blood. I can't see her jawbone yet, but that gash is absolutely disgusting. Zhang's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
And now she's in mount. This is a terrible position.
Well, the crowd... Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get off ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. Not only does it get you to a position to get off ground and pound, it also takes a lot of the danger away from your opponent off of their back. Half guard is not nearly as dangerous as full guard. So get the half, land some ground and pound, get postured, and then continue to dominate on the ground.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Zhang. Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on her cheek has gotten out of control. Really, really bad. And I think if it gets any worse, they're going to have to at least call in the doctor, if not stop this fight.
Refocus.
All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round.
On point with that jab today.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Xiaonan's an absolute mess right now. There's blood everywhere. I'm not so sure they're not going to stop this fight right now. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a 4-part play because this fight is about done. Oh, there we go. Nice shot there by the champ.
Nice positional control here.
Oh, nice.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Weili Zhang. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Xiaonan's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight.
Oh.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Xiaonan's in half guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up here.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. Before the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both of the arms, punch, 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 elbow, 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 and end the fight.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. I think I can pick out her blood type from here. Might be time to call on the doctor. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Weili Zhang. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Xiaonan's back in full guard. Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight.
Zhang's back in half guard.
Oh, nice headlock. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Nicely done. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
She's nasty on the ground. And now she's cut her, and it looks like it excites her.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Zhang's in half guards.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Xiaonan. Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back. Huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive. Right away, passive.
All right, how about this? She had been on the ground for a while. All right, the referee is going to step in here, and he has momentarily halted the action. He will call on the doctor. We'll see if he ends up stopping this fight due to that cut she's dealing with.
Well, you could see it, right? You could see from the damage. You could see from her reactions to the cut that we would have to make a decision, and not her decision. Look.
Yeah, the doctor just stopped the fight. He doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't care about the boos from the fans. He cares about the fighter. Too much blood to continue.
Yeah, too much blood to continue. He cares about the fighter's health, and this was the right call.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, John Magnum Weili.
All right, so congratulations.